But when I tell you, just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego didn't smell like smoke, they didn't look like they had been burned. They didn't look like they was in the fire in the lion's den, in the fiery furnace. It didn't look like it. So with that being said, that's the same thing with you. It don't look like it. And it ain't touching you. It may form all around you. Like, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will feel no evil because God is with me, right? Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou prepares the table before me in the presence of my enemies, right? Definitely. You got to understand that you are a chosen one. You are chosen for such a time as this to show that not even those who really had the money, they had the money to pay for that spell work to be done. Okay, they had the money. They had that money, girl. They had it. Just because they had the money don't mean it was going to work. Just because they paid the most powerful practitioner in the world to come against you didn't mean it was going to work, because they didn't know the type of God you serve. They didn't know that your ancestors stepped 10 toes down for you, baby. You got ancestors in the heavenlies that are they're standing in the gap for you. Some of your grandparents, great-grandparents, great-aunts, great-uncles, their prayers are still being answered from when they were here, because they prayed for their great-grands. They prayed for their grandkids. They prayed for everybody, and they prayed down. When I tell you, baby, they prayed down. They prayed down heaven, right here on earth. They was praying it, baby. They was praying it. Tap it. Tap that baby, tap them hearts. Don't play with it. Listen, they prayed down for you, baby. They was like, baby, I want that one to be great. I want all them to great. And they set a living example for you. And their prayers are still being answered to this day for you. Why you think your enemies be mad? Why you think the enemy mad? That's why. Because it's prayers from centuries ago that is still being answered for you. And what about it? Just say I'm favored. Type in the comments, I'm favored. I'm favored, baby. I'm favored. That's what you got to say, baby, because that's what it is. And it is what it is. I'm just saying it is what it is, honey. It is what it is. And ain't a dang thing that these folks can do about it. Ain't a dang thing they can do about it. You know, God had me in isolation for a while, but then it was me in isolation for myself. And I believe I was being selfish. I was. Because I was going through the motions. I wasn't getting out there. But I've been out and about a whole lot lately. Do you hear me? I've been cooped up in the house, like going through it. Y'all didn't even know it though, like, right? Like I said, God don't let people see everything. A lot of times we be in the midst with God and don't nobody even know it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but the safest place to be is in the will of God. If he has you in solitude still, it's okay. But when he pulls you and tell you, baby, you got to get your butt out there. I'm gonna push you on like a little, you know how you push your child. Go on out there, girl, and sing that song. Go on out there and do that for them folks. Just, you have to push, give them a little push. Get your butt on out there, girl. And I believe that's what it is for you. Get your butt on out there, girl. It's gonna take a little 1-2 step, you know what I'm saying? It may take a little time, but you need to get your butt on out there, you know what I'm saying? Because, girl, they looking for you. And it's the people who God has sent for you. They need you. They need you. You have such a light about you that people need you. But you have people that will see that light about you and I want you to be there. They want to push you out of that establishment, push you out of that job, push you out of that church, whatever it is where you're at, you know, at that school or whatever. They don't want you there because they feel like you're trying to come and take over when all you're doing is being you. You're just being yourself, uniquely you, the chosen one. It's who we are. It's just who we are. And then after a while, you know, you really start building a connection. You start building status. Then after a while, some of those people that see you building status, the people that were actually inspired by you, will start to try and get other people to turn against you. That's when they start those, you know, the campaign stuff. What they call it? I can't even think of the word. You know what I'm saying? They try to campaign against you. Telling everybody you a fake, you a fraud, you this and that, you that. And everybody fall in line. They be like, well, it's crazy because it may be meant for that. Because when I think about how Yeshua was, you know, everybody was they was rooting for him. They were. Everybody was rooting for him. Smear campaign. Thank you so much, Tab. Yes. Listen, they applauded him. They really loved that he was out there casting demons out. He was out there laying hands on the sick. He did so many miracles. And so many people love that. So many people loved it about him, right? But then there were the Pharisees, which is the actual church to this day. Like that's the actual church today. The Pharisees are the church today. Whether they like what I'm saying or not. That's the Pharisees. The Pharisees are the church today. Because I promise you, if you hear the people from the church pray, they pray against this person. They pray against this type of person. They don't pray for that person to come to God. And that's what I don't like. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like that. That's Pharisees. If you are connected to the Most High God and you have a religious organization, why would you pray for something evil to happen to the evil people instead of praying that good things, that they would come to the Lord, right? I mean, does that make sense? It just rubs me the wrong way. If you're going to pray for me to come to him. Matter of fact, just don't pray, okay? Don't just leave that over there. Because you don't know enough about me to pray for me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Don't even pray. Let me pray for myself. Let my children pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, baby. I don't need that over there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep that, because that's what they do. You're not supposed to be sitting here praying your will on somebody's life. You pray the will of God on people's lives. It's all about what God wants, the creator. That's what the Pharisees did. The Pharisees congregated together. And they talked about Yeshua, which would be the chosen one today, right? You're chosen, right? Which would be the chosen ones today. They came together to talk about Yeshua. Should we crucify him? We need to come after him. Where is he at? I'm talking about just tag teaming after this man. Like, what don't y'all got something else to do? Like, find something safe to do. Because when they mess with Yeshua, y'all know he's everything. Once they put him on that cross, baby, the whole town just collapsed. Like, bitch, what? Where they do that at? Like, you done messed with the wrong one. You really didn't know that was the true Messiah right there, for real. You really didn't know. Because praying my will on your life is a form of witchcraft. Because it's manipulation. You're praying your will on my life, and it ain't meant to be that way. Put some hand claps in the comments. I'm telling you, the people that's out here praying for you to come to Jesus. It might not even be time for you to come to Jesus at that moment. You know, God has a specific time when he has for you to do this and this and that, because he already predestined everything for your life. But that person's interfering and praying what they want on your life is witchcraft. And see, you ain't got to have all the candles and all that. You ain't got to have all the, the burning and stuff, all that, whatever them folks be out there doing. You know what I'm saying? Out there doing them rituals, them great. You ain't got to have all that to be doing witchcraft. Witchcraft can be you speaking negativity over another person's life, and that's you speaking your will on their life. So whether these people know it or not, that once they pray their own will on somebody else's life, but once they begin to pray their will upon your life, that's when they begin to move in witchcraft. Because see, that's the thing about it. People know you. They might not acknowledge what you do. They might not acknowledge the business that you have. They may not acknowledge the type of, person you are. Because like I said, we're naturally people. We're people's people. Is that what it is? Okay, yeah, I just said it before. I forgot what I said. But yeah, we're naturally that. It's nature it's just human nature for us to be that way, and we're chosen. So it's like that light shines about us, and some people can't stand that because they're not able to do that. But some people love it because they see you doing it. It gives them inspiration. And some people are very inspired by what you do. As much as we would love to move in silence, we can't after so long, because see, what we put our hands on as chosen ones, it always flourishes. It does. Like, I love that for us. But like it says, new levels, new devils, right? New levels, new devils, right? So once you hit that maximum degree, you're going to start to see them devils coming out. When we be telling y'all, like when us readers be like, people have group messages with you in it, without you being in there, but you the head of the conversation, we don't be playing. We don't be lying. We be for real, because I'm telling you. So, you know, a lot of times, like I said, we try to keep ourselves in, you know, solitude when God is trying to push us out there. Get your ass out there, okay, bitch? Get out there. You know, he be trying to tell you to go on and get out there. Okay? Yeah, he be wanting you to get out there, and once you get yourself out there, opportunities, things that you're supposed to have, things that are supposed to happen for you will happen. It will. And sometimes I know we be trying to protect ourselves and protect our energy. But yeah, I just came here to talk to y'all real quick. I just wanted to give y'all a little 1-2 little input on what I had to say about, you know, things of that nature, spiritual things. But just know, things are about to get better. And I know you're tired of hearing that. It just sounds so cliche. Like, you always saying it. Y'all spiritualists, y'all prophets, y'all people always saying it like it's going to get better. But it's the truth. It's the truth. He's doing some things. 888 is a significant number. It will get better. You just have to keep holding on. And a lot of times it's already better. We just sometimes focus so much on the negative that we can't even see that things have already started getting better, because it's better in this area, it's better in that area. It might not be better in the area that you're really focusing on praying about, but God is fixing other things. You have to look at the other things too. You have to look at what's good in your life. And not focus on the things that you just continue to keep praying for. Like, you praying for this right here. You're praying for increase over here. You're praying for this right here. But those might not be the 3 things or 4 things that's really been focused on yet right now. But it may be certain things that's happening in other people's lives that you are connected to. Like, say, for instance, your children, your dogs, your cats, your grandmother, your grandpa. I mean, it's stuff that's may be happening good for them because of your prayers, because of who you are, because you're the chosen one. You were the one chose to help in other people. It just might be that you may be the reason why a certain person is who they are becoming right now, because they see you. They see you. People see you. You're seen. Even if you feel like you're not being seen, you are being seen. God sees you, and people see you, and they really admire you. You got to understand that everybody that admire you will not tell you that, because they don't want to feel like they're a fanatic. Verse of the day said, count it all joy when you're faced with diverse temptation. When you're going through it, when things are happening that you didn't want to happen, count that all joy, because that's the testing of your faith. He's just testing your faith, baby. I'm talking to myself right now, because, baby, I got mad at God earlier. It's just the testing of your faith. I'm talking to me, and I'm talking to you. Don't look, count it all joy. Be happy in all things, even when you're going through it, even when you're being tested, even when you're being tempted. Be happy about it, because you were able to have the strength and the power to keep going. You were able to have the strength and power to not have to go off on them. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to go off on nobody, but you had the power, and God just actually gave you that. He strengthened you. He strengthens you where you're weak. He said, let the weak say I'm strong. Right? That's what he said. Hallelujah. And clap to myself, baby. Pat myself on the back. Pat myself on the back. Okay? But that's what he does. He says, count it joy. When you see yourself going through the mud, the fire, the flame, and all that, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When you see yourself going through all that, count it all joy, because I'm testing your faith. I just want to see what you're going to do. I'm just going to sit back and see what you going to do. What you going to do. Now, you told me you trusted me. You told me that you wasn't gonna serve another God. You told me that you was counting on me. You told me that you wouldn't leave me, just like I told you I would never leave you nor forsake you. That's what he's saying. He said, I'm just testing you. So count it joy. Don't be upset. Don't be mad because everything going left. And when everything go right, don't forget about him. Do your big one. With or without. Do your big one. Because, baby, I'm telling you, we are still, at the end of the day, we are the chosen ones. And can't nobody do a damn thing about it. Right? And that's on what? Period. That's on period, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, y'all. It's getting late. I love y'all so much. I'm so glad you guys were here. Give yourself a clap. Even if you have to give yourself a pat on the back for how you have done through this Christian race, through this race called life, through this through the spiritual things of life. Pat, if ain't nobody else gonna root for you, pat yourself on the back. David said, he encouraged himself in the Lord. Encourage yourself, baby. Everybody ain't gonna be for you. But at least as long as you encourage yourself, you will be straight. You will be good. Encourage yourself. Because ain't nobody else going to do it until you do it too. Because when you respect yourself, other people will start to respect you too, baby. Type in the comments, I respect me. I respect myself. I respect me. Say, you respect yourself, right? So type in the comments, I respect me. And like I said, just because things don't seem like they're working out for you, it doesn't mean it won't work out in the end. It will happen. I was thinking about the Walls group, their song. It says, if I never get the house, the car, or be a superstar, and my dreams never come true, will I be satisfied with you? If no one ever knows my name and my gifts bring me fame, if everything I have someday I lose, will I be satisfied with you? Will you be satisfied? And that's where it has to end up, right there. Being satisfied with God alone. Even when things are not working right. Even when things don't go the way that they should. Will you be satisfied with just Him? And I'm telling you, once you're just satisfied with just Him, that's when things start going right. You'll start to see things shift. The breakthroughs will come. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love, peace, and happiness. If you would like a personal with me, you know what to do. Look in the bio, okay? And click on there and you'll see it, okay? I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Good night.